guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So if you've never seen my face before, hello, my name is Alex. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe right down below, and let's just get started on today's video. So I have not done a story time, I feel like, in so long, and you know what, I thought I would bring it back to 2015. This is when this story took place. It took the summer of July 2015, and I still get so angered when I talk about this because it literally pissed me off to no extent. Alright, this story unfortunately does require a little bit of a backstory because if you guys are like OG subscribers and like you saw my vlogmas, you would know I had a 2001 Mercury Sable. Piece of shit that car was, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, forward to July 2015. I was driving my best friend Raymond back home. We just slumbered it. We were having a sleepover, you know, like doing a girls thing. And I was taking home. It was on 4 o'clock. If you guys, none of you guys live in Maryland or like a place that has a lot of traffic. For this particular day, there was so much traffic. Usually there's no traffic around 4 o'clock. It's usually good. Everything's nice and peachy. But on this particular day, it was a lot of traffic. So I took 695 and this idiotic car decided to merge last second. I kid you not, you guys, they were like this close from hitting the wall. Because you know they haven't fixed 695 since I moved here in America, so you know. Anyway, so 2 cars in front of me slammed on their brakes. The car I hit slammed on their brakes, and my car had the shittiest brakes in the history of brakes. There was practically no brakes on this car, even though we got it fixed. So we got it fixed. That was a couple months back, and you know, I hit the brakes. I was 2 cars away. Before anyone says anything, I was 2 cars away. I was the distance that my driving time teacher told me, like, you should stay away from cars, and my car just kept going and going and going, and I hit the car in front of me. The car that I hit had like no damage at all. My insurance didn't go up because they didn't call. I called because, you know, I was the reliable, like, responsible person. I called just to be sure. But that car had no damage. My car, on the other hand, the hood was completely written up. The 2 headlights obviously were cracked. I mean, it was fine, but it was really the hood. And it like scratched the engine a little bit, and the hood went up, so, you know, I couldn't really see out of it. I could see like a little bit, but not that bad, like not that good. So, you know, me and my mom were like, all right, you know what, it's not even worth fixing, let's just get rid of it. So we got rid of it, and a week later, coming up to Thursday night, I was over my other best friend's Emily's house. We were just watching movies, you know, chilling, just talking, catching up and stuff like that, because we haven't seen each other in like 3 months because of college and stuff. So we were talking, everything was good, and I got a text from my mom saying there's something wrong with her car. Her car was a 2010 Nissan Altima. It was 5 years old when this happened, like almost 5 years old. It was practically still brand new, which is why this situation is still even more fortunate, to say the least. My mom's car was literally cursed, I swear to God. That car had so many stupid fucking accidents. I can't even describe it to you guys. So it literally, so one of her accidents was pretty bad. It was a 3-way car accident. She slammed on her brakes, someone hit her, and then that car hit the other person and slammed into her again. So we think when that car accident happened, it caused some electrical issues or something like that, because after that her horn wasn't working that well, and some other like minor things, nothing so like critical that we needed to get it fixed ASAP. So when she texted me that, I was like, oh shit. So when I came home Thursday, Emily drove me back home. My mom said that the engine light came on, and when she was home already, she lifted up the hood to see what was wrong, and literally a blast of hot air hit her, like so hot. So we went, so that Friday, so that following Friday after Thursday, I was not working or anything like that. I don't know why I wasn't, because usually I would, but I was like, God bless everybody, like fine. So we went to, it was 9:30 a.m. and we went to Pep Boys. After telling this and after this situation happened, we found out Pep Boys was not good. But before the situation happened, someone recommended it to my mom. I don't remember who, otherwise I probably will cuss this person out. But someone recommended Pep Boys to my mom. We didn't know a good car mechanic place other than the place that we go to regularly, like to fix things, which is all the way in Delaware. Well, we weren't going to be driving an hour and a half to Delaware to get this fixed because, you know, overheated engine, not that good, you know. So we drove to Pep Boys. We got there bright and early as soon as they opened. I think it was 9:30, 9 o'clock sometime there. So we waited. They said, we thought it was a wire or something. Like a wire was like disconnected somewhere. It was broken. It was just not connecting to the car, to the fluid, which, like, you know, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know cars. You know, go right here. Anyway, so we thought it was a wire at first. 3 hours. 3 hours. By this time, it was like 12 o'clock. Like, we were starving. So we went to the guy. The guy was like, it's not the wire. We think it might be like a fan or something. Like the thing that, I don't know cars. They said it might be like a fan, like the liquid or something that connects, that makes the blow, that makes it like not hot. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so we were like, all right, how long is that going to take to like figure out? And he's like, about an hour. And we're like, okay, while they're figuring this shit out, let's go and like eat. Well, you know, we didn't have a car because this person totaled her other car. So we went like across the street. We had like a lunch. I treated my mom to lunch, and we walked back. So like 45 minutes passed. So it's like around like 2 o'clock right now. Let's just estimate it to 2. So 2 o'clock goes around. The guy goes, so we think it's the fluid. Like something is wrong with the fluid. We think it's the fan. We need to change that. So my mom goes, all right, change it. So we sit another like hour. My mom is calling her boyfriend. Her boyfriend goes, ask them if it's like connecting to the fan or if it's actually something wrong with like something before that. Because if it's not the actual fan, then it's the electrical problem. And electrical problem is so much more to fix. It's not even worth bothering. So my mom asked one of the guys that was up there. He was a mechanic. And he started laughing. And he was like, yeah, it's the actual thing. We checked it. We checked like the current or something like that with like the little gizmo thing that they have. And it wasn't working properly, so it was the fan. And my mom goes, okay, fine. So we sit. We sit some more. And we sit some more. It's around 5:30, 6 o'clock now. And I'm a little pissed off. I'm like, Mom, let's just bounce. Like, we've been literally sitting here since 9 a.m. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm hungry. I want food. I just want to lay in my bed, you know. Like, I just want to relax. Like, I'm like, they've obviously do not know what they're doing because we have been sitting here since 9 a.m. Like, literally any other mechanic place would be fucking done by now. And even my mom's boyfriend was like, it's not even worth it. Just leave. Listen to Sasha, Alex. She obviously knows what she's doing. Like, talking. Like, they obviously do not know what they're doing. Just leave. And my mom goes, well, we've waited this long. Like, I at least want to get something fucking done. So we wait some more. It is now 7 o'clock p.m. now. And we finally are able to leave. Now, this place is in a really small lot. Otherwise, we would have joined in the lot and see if it would heat it. But you know what? It doesn't like just overheat like this. It takes like 10-15 minutes driving. So we were like, all right, let's just like drive to our house, which is like 15 minutes away, like, and we'll check it there. And we're like, all right, fine. So we leave the lot, we drive to the street, we drive to get to Food Line because we want some crabs because, you know, it was on sale. And that's what we were literally looking forward to. So we bought some crabs. We came home. My mom lifted the hood and a blast of hot air hit her. So it's around 7:25 at this point. We drive all the way back to Pep Boys, which is another 15 minutes. So now it is 7:45. 15 minutes before they close. They close at 8 o'clock. We get there. My mom is pissed. Like, I mean, like, beyond pissed. She walks up to the guy that's been there all day, that has seen us, been there since 9 a.m. She walks up to him and goes, we just came home. We drove all the way back here. My engine is still not working. I want a refund. Which, you know, isn't that, like out of the, like, loop? Because, you know, I can't think of the right term. Which is not that far out. Because, you know, we did just pay $457. And he goes, this asshole goes, I'm sorry, I am not obliged or able to give you a refund. You have to come back tomorrow when my manager is here. If you want a refund, he will look after your car. If your car is still not fixed, he will give you a refund. My mom did not like that. And she goes, I am not coming back here again to deal with you fucking assholes for an entire fucking day again. I want my damn refund. Like, you obviously do not know what you're doing. Otherwise, the engine would not be overheated. I want my refund. He goes, I'm not allowed to give a refund. And she goes, so you're telling me there's no managers here right now that can give you a refund? And he goes, thank God. He goes, well, if you came back sooner, maybe. What do you mean if we came back sooner? You literally, we've been there since 9 a.m. We literally left and then came right back. Like, we couldn't have been there any sooner unless you let us leave any sooner. Do you get my point? My mom goes, we have been here since 9:30, right when you guys opened this fucking doors. We've been sitting on these damn fucking chairs for the entire, like, 12 hours now, 11 hours now. When did you want us to come back sooner? And he goes, well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm still not allowed to give you a refund, because he obviously knows, like, how fucking stupid he sounded. So she goes, forget it. Forget it. She cusses the guy out. She calls him, I don't even know what she called him, because at this point I literally like started walking to the front because I didn't want to see anymore because she was pissed. So we leave Pep Boys again. We drive home. So there's a part 2 to this story, because if our lives cannot be that easy. So if you guys want to see part 2, I will do a part 2. This video is now 12 minutes long. In my head, you guys can tell me if it's wrong. Basically, we got scammed out of almost 500 bucks. That pretty much is the moral of the story. We got scammed out of 500 bucks. The second moral is never fucking go to Pep Boys, because they obviously do not know what they're fucking doing. And I am not the only person that has talked about Pep Boys and has had a bad experience. Literally, anyone I tell this story to, they look at me like, why the fuck did you go to Pep Boys? That's the moral of the story. We got scammed out of almost 500 bucks. It was probably the worst Friday of my entire life, and I've had a lot of bad days. So yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys want to see a part 2, make sure to leave it down in the comments down below. And I will see you guys very soon with a new video.